As a result of watching this video, you will know the myths about the PCOS diet, understand how to effectively arrange your environment for better health outcomes, and take a diet pulse check, understanding your current calories versus your target calories. Okay, let's get into this. The PCOS diet myth. It's a myth that the high protein, low carb diet is best for PCOS. The evidence based guidelines did not find scientific research on this and so make 4 recommendations. 1. Women should consider there's no evidence to support any one type of diet composition over another for anthropic, metabolic, hormonal, reproductive, or psychological outcomes. Any diet consistent with healthy eating for the general population is advisable. Tailoring to personal preferences and avoiding unduly restrictive or unbalanced diets is important. Using personal motivators for change, such as family and allied health professionals, needs to be considered. In simple terms, what this means to us is that you already know what you like and what's healthy and what's not. It's unlikely that if you try a certain diet that is different to how you like to eat, that you'll stick with it. You should talk to your GP and create a team plan with a nutritionist to give you a tailored nutrition plan, the supervision and coaching you need to stay accountable. So, key recommendation 1 is get your GP to create a team-based plan to help you with a nutritionist and possibly even a psychologist. Just a point on the evidence-based guidelines, they only look at scientific evidence available up until the research cutoff time. That's research produced by universities before 2023 and not in-field expertise. We know of a number of nutritionists and GP teams that do full blood profiles and monitor health outcomes during their group coaching programs. We'd recommend that approach as in itself it's scientific. Make a hypothesis, test the baseline, then test the intervention to see the effect on the critical blood markers. Also, another point to quickly consider is some other things outside of the academic guidelines. Time-restricted eating, such as fasting between 8 p.m. and 12 noon, was not considered in the guidelines, nor was portion control and meal prep practices or even environmental control. Just like macronutrient compositions. And there's lots of really good things that your healthcare team can coach you on. So while you're here, a quick tip on portion control is to change the size of your dining set. Back in the 60s and 70s, dinner plates used to be around 23 centimetres, and nowadays they're nearly 30 centimetres. This adds around 70% more surface area and leads to much bigger portions. And as you know, if it's on your plate, then it's often not going to be wasted. So an easy change to make is to use smaller plates and bowls. Now let's talk about environmental control. If we were to put a bowl of potato chips, chocolate, or sweet lollies on your work desk, would you eat them? Most likely, yes. And why? Because it's easy and too tempting. Much like McDonald's have drive-through service and apps to order from the car, barriers have been deliberately removed to make things easy and convenient. In our supermarkets, there are plenty of partially made or manufactured foods that make things easy and convenient. There's a good chance our pantry cupboard at home is the same. There might be an abundance of things in there that make it easy and convenient. Now, easy and convenient is great for healthy foods, but it's the opposite of what we want for unhealthy foods. So here's a 5-step process that you can use to clean your environment. Step 1, separate. Take everything out of the pantry or space that you're focusing on. Step 2, sort. Decide on what should be permanently removed from the space, the unhealthy options, or what needs an easy and convenient home, the healthy options. Step 3 is shine. Clean out the empty space before putting the good things back. Step 4, standardize. Buy some organizers for your pantry, storage jars, trays, and bags. Think about your favorite good things. For example, protein bars or balls. Is there space allocated for them? Do you have 7 days worth of single servings of nuts in sandwich bags? Where will they go? Protein powder in a shaker? Where will this live? Make sure the good things are easy and convenient. Middle shelves at the front. Bad things should be hard and difficult, like the top and bottom shelves. At the back of the shelf, not the front. Perhaps even in time-locked jars, and you can search Temu or Amazon for them. Step 5 is sustain. Decide how often are you going to have a 5S spring clean and check. monthly, quarterly, or every 6 months. Schedule this in or whatever system you use for recurring tasks. So, recommendation 2 is 5S, spring clean your pantry to make good things easy and bad things hard. Last thing we want to talk about is macro counting, and believe us, this is the last thing we want to talk about. The science says this is unsustainable and doesn't work long term, but you still need to know what your target calories per day are and have some guidance as to what's a good or bad diet. This is why we've developed a macro calculator bot in Facebook Messenger. It's detailed and asks you a lot of questions to really get as tailored as possible, even down to whether or not you fidget or not. Once you have your daily calorie and macro goals, you can enter them into the MyFitness Pal app. Then once a quarter or every 6 months, track your food for a week. See how you compare to those targets, and is there things that you need to put on the naughty list? You can also ask ChatGPT to do this for you with a prompt we'll give you below this video. And this will give you a weekly meal plan and a shopping list. So recommendation 3 is every 6 months or so, check where you're at against your calorie and macro goals. So just to recap and close this video out, there is no recommendation in the evidence-based guidelines for one diet style over another. Whatever is healthy, tailored to you, and supported will help. Your environment has a lot to do with how you eat. A 5S approach of separate, sort, shine, standardize, and sustain will structure it to actively help you. People that tell you to eat less, exercise more, have no idea what's right for you. So set your own macro and calorie targets using the Harris-Benedict Equation or another your healthcare team uses, and check where you're at every 6 months or so. Hope this helps. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye.